Hi, I'm Miss Powell. I'm the English teacher at this campus, and I wanted to share a lesson with you on drawing conclusions. I've noticed that drawing conclusions, making inferences, are the two areas that students had the biggest problem with on the STAR test and when they did their own personal reading. So I felt that possibly what we need is a lesson dealing with drawing conclusions. So I have devised a lesson that I hope will help us act as detectives as we draw conclusions and make inferences. Let me share that lesson with you now. Yes, we are detectives when we read, when we draw conclusions. Hi, my name is Val Concludes. When I'm not at school or hanging with my family, I love to solve mysteries, but there's no way that I can solve mysteries without first knowing how to draw conclusions. Drawing conclusions is just a really fancy way of saying that I'm using conclusions and what I already know to figure things out. There are many ways I do this. When a mystery takes place, I look at evidence and clues that I have at my fingertips. For you, that would be to look back in a story or text. This way, you can see what clues it gives you to answer the question at hand. Sometimes clues are easy and lead you right to the answer. Sometimes you need to look at all your clues to figure out an answer. A good detective knows that not every mystery is easy to solve. Let's play a game called What Am I? I'll give you clues to an object, which could be anything. You have to use the clues to help you figure out what it is. Write down what you think it is on paper, but don't let the clues fool you. Sometimes it can sound like one thing and be another. We'll start off easy and then get more difficult. Okay, what am I? Here comes your clues. I'm something white. I'm very fluffy. I have tall, long ears. I can hop from place to place. What am I? Write it on your paper. I'm a rabbit. Okay, what am I? Here comes your clues. I'm something orange. I am a fruit, but some people think I'm a vegetable. I grow on a vine on top of the soil. I can be carved on Halloween. What am I? Write it on your paper. I'm a pumpkin. Okay, what am I? Here comes your clues. I'm something you ride. I have two sets of wheels. You can do tricks with me. You can stand on me. What am I? Write it on your paper. I'm a skateboard. So how'd you do? What I want you to learn from this is that you can't just look at one clue to solve the question. You must look at all the clues. This is how you draw conclusions. Use what you know and what the book tells you to answer the questions. Now we're going to learn how to draw conclusions from a paragraph of information. Remember what I told you. Look at all the clues in the paragraph to help you answer the question. As the sun rose over the hills, Emily rubbed her eyes and climbed out of bed. She could smell the pancakes cooking and coffee brewing downstairs. Stumbling into the bathroom, she brushed her teeth and washed her face. When she went downstairs, her mom asked, "Hi, dear. What would you like for breakfast? What time of day is it?" Okay, in order to figure out what time of day it is, we need to find clues in the paragraph. The first clue I found is in the first sentence. Think in your head, when does the sun rise over the hills? Oh, I found another clue. Let's see, when do people make pancakes and brew coffee? Well, I see that she washes her face and brushes her teeth, but that's something that can happen at night or in the morning. So that clue doesn't help me. I discovered one more clue. Her mom is making her breakfast. That's a big clue. Okay, let's examine our clues. The sun is rising, pancakes and coffee, breakfast. What time of day is it? Morning. A crowd of people shuffle to find an open seat. The smell of popcorn, soda, and candy fill the air. People hurry to turn their cell phones off. After waiting a while, the room grows dark. You can hear whispers around the room. Shh, it's starting. Where are you? Okay, in order to figure out where we are, we need to find clues in the paragraph. The first clue that I found is this: people are looking for an open seat. Well, that could be many places: school, church, baseball game, concert, or a movie. Then it says that there is popcorn, soda, and candy. So it can't be school or church, but there are still many options. Then I noticed that people are turning off their cell phones. So it must be somewhere you don't want to interrupt something. I noticed a final clue that people have to be quiet and something is starting. Okay, let's examine the clues. Looking for a seat, popcorn, soda, candy, cell phones getting turned off, something is starting and it must be quiet. Where are you? The movies. So, are you starting to see how we use clues to draw conclusions? Now that I've helped you, it's time to see if you can investigate on your own. Using your paper, write down what you think the answer is, along with the clues that helped you. Remember, when you write the clue, you don't have to write the whole sentence, just a few words that state the clue. Once we're done, you'll finally be honorary junior drawing conclusion officers. Nicky sat in his chair, waiting to be fed. His mother reached in the refrigerator and grabbed a jar of baby food. Once she got a spoonful and stuck it in Nicky's mouth, he immediately spit it out. She tried another jar, only to have him throw it across the room once the spoon came near. Then she took out another jar, but once it reached Nicky's lips, he smelled it and screamed, "No!" His mom finally reached for the last jar, and Nicky smiled and gobbled it up. How can you describe Nicky? Is he happy and playful? No, we don't have any indication of that here. Is he mean to his mother? We might say that from the beginning, but not toward the end of the passage. C, is he a very picky eater? I would say so. He has chosen only the last jar to eat and he gobbles that up. So I'd say C. Is he very hungry? No, he doesn't accept anything but the last jar. So I would say C. Okay, Rita knows almost everyone that lives in her small town. Every morning, she greets her customers with a large smile. She tells them the day's specials and gladly takes their orders. She knows everyone by name and sometimes knows half of the orders before they place them. Many of her customers like her so much that they leave her big tips. What is Rita's job? Is she a hairdresser? I would say no. She knows people's orders. She tells them daily specials. No. Is she a postal office worker? No indication of that in the passage. Is she a waitress? I would have to say yes. She knows people's orders. She tells them the day's special. She greets customers and takes their orders. So, yeah, I would say C. A pizza delivery person? Well, a pizza delivery person doesn't take orders, so I would have to go with C. Yes, she is a waitress. Sally was invited to a birthday party for her friend Tom. She decided to buy Tom a new pair of goggles as her present. The invitation told her to bring a towel, flip flops, and her swimsuit to the party. She was so excited to go to the party that she accidentally forgot to bring her sunscreen. What kind of party is this? A dog dress up party? There's no indication of that, so no, I would not say that. Pool party? I would have to say yes to that. She's bought Tom a new pair of goggles. She's bringing a towel, flip flops, a swimsuit to the party. Could it be a roller skating party? No, no indication of that. How about C, a costume party? I would have to say possibly, but no, we're told she forgot her sunscreen. So no, I will go with B. It is a pool party. You're amazing. You did so well drawing conclusions. I'm proud to give you your honorary drawing conclusion officer badge. In conclusion, we can determine what the author is indicating by looking at description in the passage and the actions of the characters. Yeah, I think we've got an understanding of drawing conclusions. So I think that we know to look for conclusions and look for clues in the passage. I'm going to give you a little video on drawing conclusions. I'm going to add that to the message and see if that doesn't help us as we draw conclusions.